Hey everybody, hope all is well. I'm back out here at the big van again. That one. I decided to just put the generator on the front. That way I can still open the doors and such on the back. And that way I can also get rid of this ridiculously large cabinet that used to house a generator. I mean, it's quite a big, take up a lot of floor space box. And I'm taking it out of here. Some amateur wiring that's coming back down and getting undid and redid and all kinds. But today's goal is to get this box taken out of here. That way I can begin to work on inside here. I need me a new latch because I took the lock out of it. This is where the generator used to sit. See the ground? I'm gonna have to take his framework out, take his box out, and seal that big hole in the floor. And then I gotta figure out a way to seal this. I think I'm going to continue or keep the door in the side of the van like that and utilize that as access to my plumbing, because when I put another counter in there where that box or cabinet is, it'll be a lot smaller, of course, take up less space. But I'm thinking of putting a sink in here and some water jugs in the cabinet, you know, one for fresh water, one for drainage, and then I'll be able to access it from outside. Just open the door, pull the jugs out, fill one, dump one, boom, there you go. Might be simple, might be not. I don't know. But I do need to do some studying, and I'll figure I just walked right through a spider web. It wasn't there 14 seconds ago. Them things are quick. But anyway, so I got to figure out how to seal up this door. I may just put a sheet of metal on it and have somebody weld it. I don't know. I got to replace that latch. They sell them at some parts stores. I can get one of them and do that. And then I'm probably going to put some sort of lip on here to put some rubber foam or weather stripping. That's the word I was looking for. And once that's welded with a piece of metal to solidify it or seal it up, I should have a decent access panel. This thing did have some lift supports on it. It had one, it wasn't working, so I took it off and threw it in the other van that I was driving regularly to take to the parts store and get a couple more. Well, I just looked for it. I have no clue where that thing ended up at. It was in the little van, but oh well. I'm still living in the little van. But as I stated a few months ago, oh damn, it's nice and cold in here. Got the air conditioner running. But anyway, as I stated a few months ago, I'm gonna start working on this. I did start working on the big one and ended up going right back to the little one because it was road legal and I got a job. Well, I suddenly have a lot of free time now, so I've got time to work on this. So it's time to get that done. I've got insulation. I've got a bunch of rock wool insulation, and I need to get some 2x4s and finish framing out the ceiling and do some frame. You know, I got to get all this out of here. Then I can clean it up real good. This floor is different than the floor back there. There used to be a divider wall, and the floors are different levels. And back there is diamond plate riveted right to the bottom floor of the van. So I'm probably going to take this wood up and see what's under it, and try to level the floors out, then build a framework to put some insulation in, then put the subfloor and then flooring. Quite a bit of this stuff right here. I'll probably have that side facing up, but that's gonna be my floor. That ain't all I have. I have a couple more stacks over there in the shed, and that's gonna be my flooring. But all this comes out, fix a hole in the floor, get that side door all sealed up, and then I can start building. Yep, I've had this big van for 2 years now, and I finally got it registered a couple weeks ago. Wow, talk about sitting on my ass, huh? But it's registered, it's road legal, it runs, it drives, it stops. It's got right over 75,000 miles, and the air conditioner in the front of this van is nice and cold. I mean, real nice and cold. Makes the air conditioner in the front of my older van seem pathetic, which, you know, whatever. That does work. I did hook it up to the generator a couple weeks ago via the transfer or switch box and the breaker panel. This does have a 30 amp shore power plug on the side and a 50 amp switcher box in there. So, and y'all probably saw the generator cable in the compartment on the side of the van. I'm going to route that up the framework, come out the front to the generator. That way I can use the rooftop air conditioner. But it'll only be with using a generator or shore power. So I'm still thinking about putting another window unit in this one somewhere. Probably in the cabinet draining outside. But, because if I put it in the back window, it'll be right at my bed. But, since I have found out that I can run this air conditioner off of my batteries, which I do overnight, I'll be putting a window unit in here. That way I don't have to run the generator all the time. So anyway, just an update. I'm going to start working on the big van again, which means this other one, once again, might get sold. I don't know what all's going to be left in it when I get done. I will be using a few things out of it, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I'll clean it up and do a van tour of it so everybody can see just what all is in it now and how it is. You never know, maybe somebody would want to pick it up, make me a decent offer I couldn't say no to, and then boom, just start over new with this. But, you know, I don't know. The possibilities are endless, and we never know what is to come. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling. I'm going to run to town and see if I can get some ideas on metalwork for the side of this van. I hope all is well, and until next time, happy trails.